Hi my ghosties with the mosties, welcome back to Ghosthorse Heathenry. Today I'm trying a little something new over on my channel. So we're doing a traditional pick a card style video, but we're doing month ahead predictions. Now these are not going to be necessarily for month ahead of like January, February, March, you know. It's just going to be month ahead from the day you watch this video. So if you click on this and it's like in the middle of the month, it is exactly a month from when you're clicking on this video from when you are watching this, okay? So I will be giving you guys in-depth readings, in-depth messages. We have 3 piles to choose from today. We have pile 1, and your stone is a malachite, green stone. Pile 2 has a blue lace agate. And pile 3 has a strawberry quartz. So you can pick whichever pile resonates with you the most. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, definitely watch, you know, all the piles you feel drawn to. So you can pick by number, or you can pick by crystal, or you can just feel which one is pulling your attention the most. You can pause this video if you need to, and let's hop into the readings. Hello pile 1, welcome to your pile. If you chose pile 1, you chose the pile with this gorgeous green malachite. Malachite might be a crystal calling to work with you. So we're going to plop your crystal over there, and then we're going to start drawing. First cards we're going to draw from is the Fairy Tarot. So let's see, you have 7 of Summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. Your second card is Unity. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. And your third card here is the Two of Winter. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between intellectual and the emotional. Okay, so I'm going to get into these a bit, and then we're going to pull some more cards. So this is a lot, guys. I see you guys are quite trapped. I feel something happened in your childhood that was quite traumatic, that is making you question every little thing that every person does. I feel like it has changed your view completely, taken away your innocence, and you have a very narrow mindset surrounding a lot of things in this world because you got hurt. You are trying to protect yourself from going through this again. I feel like this is something to do with like a guardian figure, like perhaps a parent, a grandparent, aunt or uncle, or even an older brother or sister. It's someone older than you. I feel like this more mature, well, not really mature, it's an immature presence. It's just, I feel like you perceive them to be more mature than you. And perception is an illusion. I mean, things are what you make of it, how you perceive it to be. I also see a lot of you might have musical talents, or music might be a great way for you to express yourself, listening to music. I know I personally like healing through music, listening to music, playing instruments. It really helps me to channel energy and to release my energy that is stagnant in the body. So move the body, dance can also be a great way for you to go about that. I feel like singing will help your throat chakra, since all of your cards are blue hues here. And blue is the color of the throat chakra. Although your crystal is green. So green is the color of the heart chakra. So I feel like there has to be some heart chakra healing, some forgiveness. And I'm not talking about forgiving this person who did this to you. I'm talking about forgiving yourself for not knowing better in that circumstances. Some people are just shitty and you don't owe them forgiveness. Forgiveness is basically just making peace with something that is out of your control and giving it freedom from your mind, letting go. So I pulled a few cards for you guys from the Light Seer Tarot. Your first card is the Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands is a lot about community, passions. This one card also said like a spiritual-minded community. I feel like a lot of you guys will be discovering your community. You'll be finding your tribe, so to speak. Your second card is the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like you guys will be able to overcome this stagnant, trapped energy, and you will be stepping into a more positive energy like this. Being on top of the world, being content with yourself, being in a better place mentally, physically, just basically being taken care of. You're stepping into a higher vibration, a new vibration. You got the Five of Swords. So a lot of you guys might have some issues with headaches or migraines of some type, or perhaps just feeling anxious or a little depressed. And I feel like this is because someone is talking bad about you behind your back because of jealousy. So you see, they're sucking your energy. If you look closely at this card, they're an energy vampire. They feed off of your energy, make you feel like crap while they feel better about themselves. Look at that. They feel great. They're taking your energy and they're making themselves feel better by putting you down. I see you need to take your power back. Step into your power. Take your power back. Call your power back to you. If you need help doing this, maybe enlist the help of ancestors or deities or guides or gods or whatever you work with, and ask them to help you take your power back. Call that power back to you. You also have the Devil. So the Devil card is a lot about earthly things, materialistic things. So I feel like you've just experienced a lot of loss in your life. You've experienced loss of joy for your hobbies. You've been through trauma. And I also see you coming out of that. I feel like someone kind of puppeteered you, like a puppet on a string. You had that people-pleasing type of energy. And I see you coming out of that, knowing your worth, setting better boundaries. Maybe that's what this card can also be about, setting boundaries. Be careful with who you let into your space. Next cards I drew from the Everyday Witch Oracle. So you have make a move. Like I just said, make a move. Move your body, dance, exercise, just move your body. Get rid of that stagnant energy, all that negative energy. Birds chirping as I said that. Move your body. Maybe go outside in nature. Your next card is Give Love. So this is a card ultimately about forgiveness, healing bonds, cutting cords with toxic people, forging new bonds, new alliances. And for you guys, I see you also need to give yourself some love, okay? I'm getting a message here of self-love. I feel like you've been too harsh on yourself. You also have strength and resilience. So yeah, I feel like you've been really strong throughout this whole process. You've been like super resilient through all of this, and you're tired. You are feeling like you're in the midst of this storm, and when will the storm ever end? But the good thing is you are protected. You have like someone protecting you. See the little kitty cat? The little one is under the big kitty cat. You have a very powerful guardian or deity protecting you. You have a very strong spiritual team. You'll be okay. There's a reason this is happening to you. There's a reason for all this pain and suffering you've been through. But you're not meant to stay in that energy your whole life. I know you're probably used to it by now, but you're not meant to stay in that energy. You're meant to let go and live a better, more fulfilling life with people that make you happy. I also feel here that you guys might be having like a soul connection with like a possible romantic interest, or if you're already in a relationship or a romantic interest, I feel like the bonds between you and that person will be strengthening. So the next few cards I drew was from the Fifth Agreement Oracle, and your first card that I drew is I am dreaming right now in this moment. So if we turn it around, you have the world I think I see outside of me is actually inside of me. It is just images in my imagination. It is a dream. So this is what I was saying earlier about your perspective. You know, everything is a matter of perspective, how you perceive it to be. I also see a lot of wind, air energy. A lot of you might be air signs, or a combination of air and fire signs. Because I also feel a very passionate, driven energy here. But there are a lot of air energy, a lot of spiritual energy. So yeah, this is just a message to let you know that your outside world is a reflection of your inside world. What's going on inside of you will manifest outside of you. So it's best give yourself love and peace. You deserve that. I am one half of my message. Other people are the other half. So this is actually quite interesting, because this is like basically, you know, if someone triggers you or something like that, it tells you more about, you know, the person being triggered than, you know, the other person basically just existing. So, you know, if you perhaps post something and you get a hater, or if you have like a family member or someone like just constantly spewing hate at you like this, it says a lot more about them than you. It's only because they are triggered that they do this. It's a defense mechanism. And it's a reflection of you. Sometimes when you get triggered, it shows you what you need to heal and what you need to work on. I am responsible for what I say, but I am not responsible for what people understand. Other people are responsible for what they understand. They are the ones who give meaning to every word they hear. That is also very important. I deal with a lot of this, like making content. You know, I will say things, especially in my reaction videos, and I give one half of the message, and people are always like, why are you only talking about this group of people? Why are you only talking about the negative? Well, it's kind of the point of the video, exposing the bad things so that we can talk about it and acknowledge it so that we can change it. But they will only see what they want to see and hear what they want to hear. I feel get some wind in your hair. There's a lot of energy of like wind in the hair flowing. Maybe cleanse yourself with air, with wind. Just go outside when it's windy and just let the wind cleanse you. Any case, I deal with a lot of hate like that, and you know, it's nothing personal. The people will just perceive things the way that they perceive it, because their outside world is limited by their internal beliefs. So that is basically what I see for you for your month ahead. A lot of changes happening, a lot of growth. I do feel like you have to actually put in effort for the healing to occur. You actually have to put effort for your healing journey. I'm gonna get you a message from this little booklet. This is adorable. It's like this tiny little book, A Gift of Happiness. So I'm just gonna flip through and choose a random page. Oh gosh. Okay. One does not need to meditate for hours at a time to experience the sense of sublime mystery which constantly envelops us. All one need do is notice intelligently, if even for a brief moment, a blossoming tree, a forest flooded with autumn colors, an infant smiling. So this is basically a message about finding beauty in little things, which I think is just really, really sweet. So I just thought I'd give you guys a little message. I think I might do this for all the piles. Give you a little gift of happiness because you deserve happiness. So I really hope that resonated for you, pile 1. If it does, let me know how so. And give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see more videos like this. Go check out my other pick a card readings. And I will see you guys in the next video. Off to pile 2. Hi, my pile 2. If you chose this pile with this lovely blue lace agate crystal, then this is your reading. I'm gonna plop your crystal over there. And the first cards that I drew is from the Fairy Tarot, so let's see what you guys have. Wow. Your first card is the Empress. Time to take action. The power of creativity. Success that allows for a life of luxury. So a lot of you guys will be having some luck when it comes to your creative endeavors. Stepping into new energies. Wonderful. Your second card is Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It is important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So here's a lot about you having to act on new ideas you have, for that will be bringing in a lot of abundance for you. Got a little tongue-tied there. Your next card is a Life Experience. This is a beautiful card. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. So this kind of reminds me a little bit of the Tower card, okay? So sometimes for new structures to be built, old structures has to collapse. So I was for a long time, sorry, bump the camera. For a very long time I was, you know, dealing with a lot of like religious abuse. I talked about that in a different video. I will link the video down in the description and at the end of this video if you're interested, where I talk about my religious deconstruction. That might be something you resonate with. If it is, go check it out. But yeah, I feel like you guys are deconstructing your belief systems and getting a new perspective. Like, if you see like this snowflake above her head, it's like this new ideas, imagination. I just see anything is possible for you, pile 2. Anything is possible. Wow, this is just freaking powerful. See, there's a lock over here as well. You'll be unlocking something that'll bring in a lot of reward and success. Of course, this isn't gonna happen all by itself. You need to act on this, okay? Action is the foundational key to success. So next I drew from the Light Seers Tarot. You have the Three of Wands. So that card is all about going in a new direction and following something you're passionate about. So I feel you guys will be trying something new. This idea is something different, something you haven't done before, but that you're very passionate about. I feel you might even be a little hesitant or scared to do that. Also, if this card vibes with you, check out my other video as well about infernals. I believe the video thumbnail or something might be something along the lines of I went to hell or something, but you might also resonate with the energy of that video. Anyhow, you also have the Seven of Pentacles, so that is about planting seeds for your future and, you know, those seeds growing and you reaping the rewards from that. Now, the thing here that I want you guys to notice is You cannot see under the ground. So just because you don't see the growth of this project or idea you're working on, just because you don't see the growth or the effort, it doesn't mean it isn't growing. Something is happening behind the scenes. Your guides and your deities are doing something, opening things for you behind the scenes. So don't give up on this. I see, go for this. If it's something you're passionate about, don't give up. You also have the Page of Pentacles. I see this feeling at one with yourself. This very powerful energy of you basically figuring out who you are, stepping into your own or true authentic self, new ideas, and you will be more independent and free. That's beautiful. You also have the Six of Cups. So this is actually a soulmate type card. But for you guys, I see this is a path you're meant to follow. I feel like it's something that you've always been passionate about, even when you were a kid. But something happened in your life, a type of loss, that basically derailed your path. And I see it's time for you to act on this thing you're passionate about. Go for it. Do it. The universe has your back. So the next few cards I drew from the Everyday Witch Oracle, you have Meditation for Creativity. More cards about creativity. You're a very creative pile, I see. So creativity and creation and meditation. I see you guys, if you're wondering about this or having any doubts, meditation would be a great way to clear that up and to refocus your mind. Maybe look up a few meditations for creativity and for harnessing your creativity, especially if you get like a creator's block. So I definitely do see like this is a very creative thing you're doing. The next card you have is Give In to Passion. What did I say? Give in, do this thing. Like, a lot of you guys, this might be something to do with the arts, like painting, music, video creation, anything creative that could be considered a creative aspect. I feel like I don't even have to describe this, but also butterflies are a symbol of transformation and change. Basically coming out of the cocoon, becoming something more beautiful and better, a better version of yourself. Okay, so you also have Speak Your Mind. So I feel this is a very important card. I feel like stand up for yourself, set boundaries, speak your mind, be your true authentic self. Don't try to mask who you are. People who are meant to connect with you will gravitate towards your energy. So I drew you guys a few cards from the Fifth Agreement Oracle as well. So the first card you have is Self-Mastery Begins with Self-Awareness. There's a card about self-reflection. With awareness, I know that I can change my virtual world by changing what I believe. What is real, I cannot change, and it doesn't matter what I believe. So this is a card about manifestation and about changing your perspective to create the reality you desire. That's very powerful. I also see a lot of red, so you guys need to ground. I see a lot of grounding as well. If you're in your head too much, grounding. Yeah, see, look, she's in her head. She's so in her head. Look at that. Any case, this card is Words Have No Power Over Me. There's also some zodiac signs and other religious symbols and things over here. Symbols of peace, the yin yang, Taurus symbol, a baby, at. See, at maybe social media, like I said. Yeah, whatever resonates. Every word in my mind is just a symbol, and symbols aren't real. They're my creation. They're my art. More about art and creation, guys. I'm the one who gives meaning and power to every word. Words are just a tool for me to communicate. There's a lot about communication here as well, and blue is the color of the throat chakra, so that might be something you are being encouraged to work with. Like your main cards are all also like hues of purple and blue. So I feel like purple is connected to your headspace. So I feel like you're in your head too much. That needs more balance. You need to work more on activating your throat chakra, speaking your truth, becoming your more true authentic self. And that also relates to your, your lower chakras that, is all about grounding and the physical world. So I hope that resonates, and you guys have a lot of fiery energy. I feel like a lot of you guys might be fire signs. Fire is a very creative and very passionate type of energy. Oh, pile 3, I'm gonna just quickly add this in here. I did this for pile 1. I wanted to do this for all the piles, but I kind of forgot, and this might be a message for you. Not being too hard on yourself if you forget something, but this is like a gift of happiness. This is a cute little guidebook, so I'm going to flip through and get you guys a little special message. You have happiness is essentially a state of going somewhere wholeheartedly, one-directionally, without regret or reservation. William Sheldon. I think that is really beautiful. The ivy plant might also be significant to you. I think that is very, very beautiful for your reading. So I hope this resonated. If it did, let me know how so in the comments, and give this video a big thumbs up if you would like to see more content like this. I will see you guys in the next video. Off to pile 3. Hi, my pile 3. If you chose this pile, you chose this lovely strawberry quartz. It's a very nice crystal. So just by choosing that crystal, I can tell you guys aren't going with the crowd. So the first few cards is from the Fairy Tarot. Let's see, your first card is the Queen of Spring. Brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. That's a very powerful message. You also have the Prince of Autumn. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. Cautious but wise action. Meticulous attention to detail and kindness to others. It's interesting, both of these cards have like a light. I feel you guys are being guided on your journey. And your next card is the Dreamer. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself. Here's a lot of cards about believe in yourself, trust your abilities. And I feel like you have someone guiding you from the spiritual plane, whether that is a past loved one or ancestor, a deity, whatever resonates for you. This is also the representation of the Fool card, the Dreamer. I like how this deck particularly showed it. Zero is also the end of old cycles and the beginning of a new cycle. So I feel for a lot of you guys, because autumn is also about shedding leaves, shedding what no longer serves you. So I think a lot of you guys, and then you have spring, which is new beginning. You guys will be shedding old energy, entering a new cycle. So I pulled you some tarot cards from the Light Seers deck, and the first card you got is Temperance. So here's a lot about balancing, and also this halo light. I feel like a lot of you are being guided through your thoughts. Pay attention to your thoughts. So I'm just gonna move the camera just up a smidge. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm a little OCD. Any case, so this also kind of represents an angel. I feel like a lot of you are being guided by someone from the astral plane. So next card you have is the Ten of Swords. Let's see where this reading will go. Looking in a new direction, freedom, letting go, flowing in a new direction. This is beautiful. You see, I feel like, you know, there's this deserted place that you've been in your life, this barren wasteland that you've been treading that just hasn't been serving you, and you're letting go. You're walking in a new direction. You're walking away from all the bull crap. You also have the Hanged Man. So these runes may be significant. Maybe runes in general might be interesting to you. There's a lot about light, you know, on the head. Look at this card as well. There's a lot about like lights, you being guided, and your head being like lit up. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your thoughts, your ideas. Pay attention to what's popping in your head. Be aware of your thoughts. That's an important message that I'm hearing. You also have the Ten of Cups, which is about, this is the ultimate card of happiness. This is a happy family, happy life, basically, and they lived happily ever after. So if you're wondering where your story is going, or that's how it's going. Following your heart, follow your intuition, listen to where you're being guided, go where you're being guided, and you will have this without a doubt. And you deserve this. I feel a lot of you guys might have had a lot of heavy things mentally that's just been burning you out. So I also drew you guys a few cards from the Everyday Witch Oracle. You have Affirmation for Growth. I feel that's beautiful with your pile. A lot of growth. So plant the seeds for your future now. Nurture what you want to grow. And I feel like this is yourself. I feel you will be nurturing yourself, stepping into self-love, a higher version of you. That is what I'm feeling. You also have hibernation and regeneration, so rest. Rest. Take care of yourself, rest. I getting a lot of vibes of like taking care of yourself, resting, self-care here. I feel like these seeds you're planting for your future is you taking care of you, putting yourself first for once. You have also have meditation to dig deep. Now, this card, always when I see this, I look at the mushrooms and at the back, and I'm like, you know, if you guys are like into maybe, or if you like I'm not saying you have to do this or you need to do this, but like, I'm just saying you need to get out of your head and just chill out, okay? So, you know, I know, like, mushrooms, it really helped me, just get into a better headspace, you know, getting in a better vibe, like ayahuasca, psilocybin, all those things. It just really helps. Even, like, you know, like weed and stuff. Like, I feel if you're into any of that, and if you can legally do any of that, I feel like that might be a great way for you to just get in a new perspective. I feel like you need a little push to put you in the right direction, to help you connect more. I feel you feel a bit disconnected. Okay, so the next cards are from the Fifth Agreement Oracle. I don't believe anyone else's story. Book of me. Another light. Look, you have a lot of light shining. I think you have a lot of light in you, just begging to shine. I know that whatever people say is nothing but a story that's distorted by their beliefs. I also know when their words come from truth, and I know because I can feel it. Trust your gut, trust your instinct. That's beautiful. You also have, I am here to enjoy life. I'm not here to suffer. I'm here to be a dreamer. Dreamer? You also got the dreamer. You got the dreamer. To be an artist, to be a seer. The mission of my life is to enjoy every single moment of my life. See, that's why I said with that, I feel like you guys have very deep spiritual gifts, but I feel like they're blocked off. That is why I suggested, like, getting a little something to just, you know, take that edge off, to just help you get into the right headspace. But if you don't want to do like chemically type stuff, what you can do is meditation, but that's gonna be a little longer, a little bit more tricky it's gonna take more time, okay? So I'm gonna get you a message from this. It's this cute little booklet, A Gift of Happiness. So let's see what's your little gift of happiness message. Okay. The great sea has sent me adrift. It moves me as the weed in the great river. Earth and the great weather. Move me, he carried me away, and move my inward parts with joy. That last part does sound a bit weird, a bit awkward, but this is actually pretty beautiful. Like, it's the great sea, is getting in touch with your body, doing things that brings you joy, very sensual things, you know, like, yeah, I think you guys, that's quite a personal message. I feel like you guys deserve some self-love here, okay? Wink wink. Any case, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know how so, and give a big thumbs up if you would like to see more content like this. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!